Alright, hello my most amazing artist. This is just a short introduction video to explain what we're doing today. We're going to start working on the cityscape, which is like a landscape but with the word city in front instead of land because it's of a city. And you'll watch a video, and I have the PowerPoint presentation. I'll put in some images in the video that I'm going to show you. But basically we're just going to start today drawing our city and in pencil. And if you get ahead, I will try to post the videos so that you can keep working at your own pace. But the only goal for this first week, because remember, we only have art class one time a week for 45 minutes, is that we draw in pencil. All our drawing, I will explain exactly what we're going to be talking about, and we're adding on to the same concepts we were talking about when we left the last art project. We're talking about foreground and background in our cities, and we'll also be talking about these two artists, James Rizzi and Vincent van Gogh, that'll inspire our pictures. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Alright, hello my most amazing artists. Today we are going to start our James Rizzi and Vincent van Gogh inspired cities, our cityscapes. So as you see, we're going to draw the shapes of our buildings, and we're going to add in the faces, and we're going to add in the details like the windows and doors. We'll talk more about the background and the coloring later, but we're going to have the foreground, which we've talked about before, which is these buildings that appear in the front, and then we're going to have maybe a middle ground where you have some buildings that appear in between the foreground and the background will have our sky. So once again, we'll start showing you. So we're gonna get a piece of paper. I realize that we have to work with what we have at home. So if you have a piece of computer paper or a scrap paper, maybe even the inside of a cereal box or a piece of cardboard, whatever you can find that's okay with your parents that you draw on. And once you find your surface, your drawing surface, then we're going to start thinking about probably mostly rectangular shaped cities, but if you maybe want to explore a little bit of a shape, sometimes buildings come in different shapes. So I'm going to start drawing in an ebony pencil, which is a dark pencil, so you all can see my lines. Otherwise, you all want to work in, this is just a mechanical pencil, some sort of a normal HB pencil that you can erase with easily. And so I also have an eraser that I can erase with if I need to. And once again, we remember we all make mistakes, but we just do the best we can. So if you have a ruler at home and you'd like to use a ruler, you can. It is up to you. I'm not going to use a ruler, but that means my lines are going to be not perfectly straight. So let's see. And the other thing you can do sometimes, it helps to move around your paper so that you can, if you need to. So I've got these rectangular shapes. Maybe I want to do a shorter building. So I'll do a building like this, or maybe I want to do a building in the back in between. Let's see. Maybe I want to do a short building here. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a little bit of a wavy shape building. And let's see, maybe I'll put a few more buildings in the background, so I'll draw a line there. And then I'm going to start adding the tops to my building. So maybe I want to draw like a triangular shaped roof, and I'll add a pattern like that. Maybe this one I want to do circle designs. This is definitely the part where you can be as creative if you want to be. Maybe even there's got some antennas on top. I can put some antennas. Let's see, I will add my windows, and we're also going to make faces, right? So maybe I'll make a face, like kind of like a window face. So I've got these two eyes, and I've got my eyebrows. And maybe I'm going to make a silly nose and some mouth. You want to make every building look unique, so you want to take your time and add different details. If you can look on pictures, different types of cities, and you could also look at more images by the artist, the James Rizzi, and see some ideas that he has. But there's all sorts of different types of buildings. Maybe this building has glasses, so I'm going to draw some glasses and a little character nose. So you're going to keep going till you fill up all your buildings and maybe add a door on the building at the bottom and maybe a frame and a door handle. Here maybe I want a round door. Maybe it's a little bit smaller. Maybe this one I'm going to have, let's see, what could I do? Maybe I even want to make, sometimes buildings have a bunch of lines down them. Maybe even I just want to do that for this building. This building, I can maybe make a little different type of top that's like this with even maybe a triangle. So you want to explore with your different types of shapes. Maybe this one has just some squares on top, maybe like a little pyramid shape. Let's see. So I'm just going to keep adding, take your time. I've got a face here. Some eyebrows, maybe even some eyelashes. Maybe this building's a little sleepy, so they're half awake. Different types of windows I might have, like rectangular windows. Maybe this one has a lot of windows. Let's see, what else could I do? Sometimes you get a little bit tired and it takes you a little while to come up with an idea, but that's okay. Some days I have more ideas than others. Let's see, maybe I'm going to make little balls on that one, little round sphere shapes. In fact, even if I decided I want to add more details later to a part, I can do something like that. Let's see, for this one, maybe I want to do something like this. Once again, this is your time to experiment, to practice different types of styles you might want to use. Maybe this one's going to have some horizontal lines. And then I still have to make my face. I don't want to forget that. So maybe I'll make some triangle shape eyes on this one. Let's see. Maybe I even want to make like a triangle nose and a big triangle mouth. And we're going to color it in, and you can also use your eraser later on to erase any lines you don't want. This one might just have maybe some of the faces showing, maybe not all of it. I've got some eyebrows there. Let's see, what else could I do? Maybe I want eyes like this. Maybe it's got a tooth. This one, add some eyes to it. Maybe this is its teeth as well. Maybe this has a lot of teeth. Maybe I even want to add some ears on the side of my building. Maybe that could be like, this could be some sort of a hat. Let's see. Now maybe this building has little rectangles on top, a rectangle design. Maybe this one has another type of an antenna that is square. And let's see for my eyes. Maybe it's cross-eyed. Let's see, maybe there's a door here with some windows. You could also be creative. Maybe you want to add a ladder, or maybe your windows are kind of sideways. Maybe that's part of the personality of your building. Didn't put a face on this one. Let's see, maybe he has really small eyes or small pupils and big eyes. Let's see. Remember, those are cartoon-like characters, so got a big nose and maybe a smile. Do like a little tongue. Let's see, maybe some circle windows on here. Maybe it even has like a round door. And there's just this one and then it's kind of in the back, so maybe I'll finish doing that eye. And now it looks like we're about ready to do our outline in marker.